Hey everyone, my name is Angel Martinez, and well, normally my wife would be here, and her name is Nereida Martinez, but today we just couldn't make it happen. So, on behalf of everyone here at the Healing Tree Collective and my wife, we want to invite you to the very first Healing for the Healers event brought to you by Empezando Contigo in collaboration with the Healing Tree Collective. And we're super excited to finally make this happen and welcome you all into our space and bring such a beautiful group of people together to experience everything that we've created here. Well, maybe not everything in one session, but you get what I'm saying. It's been such a beautiful experience getting to create a space where people get to slow down, be held, they get to connect and share. They get to know each other. They get to build relationship. They get to build community, and it truly is beautiful. And yes, finally, now we get to share this with you, which for several reasons, this is beyond one of the most amazing things to finally come to fruition. The biggest one that I see and that I want to emphasize and highlight is this merge of two worlds coming together. The clinical therapy world and the holistic wellness world beginning to meet each other. And to me, this is one of the most incredible things possible, because from what I gather, these worlds have kind of existed separately. And well, they just shouldn't. And I want to help change that. You have therapists and counselors and clinicians and social workers, people doing incredible work, helping others navigate their mental health, their well-being, their relationships, their grief, their trauma, their emotions, their lives. And then you have this other world of these holistic healing arts practitioners that facilitate sound and Reiki and breathwork and meditation and movement and mindfulness and connecting to the body and connecting to your heart. Two different approaches to one common goal. And when I first experienced this work and these modalities here, I'm sure for my wife too, it was soon that I realized, like, oh, all of this is all related to my mental health. These practices are supporting my mental health too, not just learning about my emotions. This was like an entire healing experience all in one setting. You have personal healing happening, collective healing, community, people coming together, which is the medicine of the world today, education and learning about the practices, learning about the modalities, learning about yourself and about others, and being together. And as we saw people share their experiences and witness others in this space, we also realized, like, whoa, hey, like this space here is like much bigger than what we expected. This is all mental health related type of space, although it's not recognized as such, which is okay. These aren't just any other classes or events just for the sake of creating an experience. We are intentionally holding space for a lot of people and the weight that they carry. And so because our philosophy here is you don't have to do it alone, and these different values that we have here at the Healing Tree and how we can continue to bring people together, the next step for us was obvious. How can we amplify this together? How can we build each other up? How can we empower one another so that we can make a bigger impact in the community? How can we work with mental health professionals who very much so are working in a very related field? How can we work together? Not one single person can take this on. Not one single organization can take this on. And it starts with relationship. Nothing more complicated than that. Getting in the room, meeting each other, having conversations, spending time together, bonding in such a beautiful setting, having experiences like this together where we get to be vulnerable with each other and we get to hold space for each other. This is care. This is a whole ecosystem of care that just perpetuates even more care into the world. Actual community where we fully support each other and have strong relationships, personal and professional, and we get to hold both and all of it for each other. And so that's what I hope that you see when you look at this event and future events. Yes, this experience is for you to receive. Everything else naturally comes. You simply just have to say yes to yourself, to say yes to your own self-care, and everything else, I promise you, comes effortlessly, because it always starts with you. And in a way, I really do believe that we are making history here. Herstory that begins quietly, underneath the radar, a group of people who decide to come together, a group of professionals that decide to come together, two worlds beginning to talk to each other, relationships beginning to form, ideas beginning to move, and it begins to grow, and those people go back into their communities and continue to do the work, and the ripple just continues on. And that's how movement begins. That's how movements begin. That's how communities become stronger. That's how change happens. So if you're watching this and something in you resonates with this, I hope that you will join us. Come because your presence matters. Come because there is something powerful about choosing to be in the room. Come because we're trying to build something that none of us can build alone. Come because your knowledge, your story, your work, your perspective, your presence, your energy become part of what this community can become. And come because maybe the most important thing we can do in a world that is constantly finding ways to separate us is to choose to come together. That's what we're doing. We're coming together. We're choosing to receive together. We're choosing to learn together. We're choosing to build relationships together. And ultimately, we're choosing to grow together. And I believe that if we take the work we're already doing and we begin intentionally connecting it, we can create something really, really powerful and really beautiful. So I hope you'll be there, and I'm excited to see what we can create together.